Hello everybody. So for those of you that are tuned in, thank you for that. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. Go for it. If not, no worries. So as you can see, I have a Champion 3-inch wood chipper. We got it 2018, so I'm going to do a bit of a few year kind of review on it. We've only had one major issue, and that was the gasket on the carburetor. This is the old carburetor here. It's going slow so you don't get motion sickness happening. So the bottom of the gasket on this side, which is there, sorry, right there, the bottom of the gasket actually, I don't know, deteriorated, broke down, whatever. So sorry, it's damp out today, so I got the sniffles. So basically what happened was, when I fired it up early spring, about a few weeks ago, I had fuel pouring out from this spot here where the carburetor goes into the carburetor block, or whatever you want to call that. Anyways, so I emailed Champion, got the part number off their website. They didn't have any in Canada, so they were gracious enough to send me one from the States. I got it. Problem is, it was the wrong one. This is in a bag, sorry, I'm last minute stuff here, but anyways, it was the wrong carburetor gasket. I emailed them again, and I was on the phone with them, gave them the serial number and all that, and the lady was very helpful. So she said, you know what, don't worry about it, we're going to send you a whole carburetor unit, even though I was out of warranty. We have a couple of products from them, so she said, you know what, customer service, here we go. Excellent service. Thank you very much, Champion, for that. Just stuck it in, put it all together. So new gasket there, new carburetor, plug and play. Bob's your uncle. It's starting to rain here, so I gotta go quick. I know that there's supposed to be a chute here. I don't like using the chute because I find that it makes the branches, if they're wide or this, that, and the other, for some reason I don't have very good luck with it. So I took it off. It's a safety thing. I know some of you are going to say, oh, it's there for a reason. Yes, I agree with you. So I don't suggest anybody, going off of what I just did. But at the end of the day, I'm doing what works for me. What I do is when I feed, this is very stiff here. So when the branches are going in, it doesn't pull it all the way through, and then it's so I modified it a bit by only having the one bolt on the top. I just moved this off to the side. I do stand off to the side when I feed it, so if something comes flying out, it's not going to hit me. And if it does hit me, well, it's my own fault for taking that piece off, so I don't recommend doing that. If you have a problem starting this and you go to pull, okay, it's got a long pull sometimes, give it a little tint, and then it locks. Okay, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Let me turn the fuel off in case I forget. Anyways, the only one thing I'm not a big fan of is when you go to pull it, it starts the whole shaft, which is the blade as well. Everything's spinning at the same time. I kind of wish I had a clutch on it, so that once it got to a certain RPM, then the blades would start to turn. The reason for that, if you drop anything in here, any twigs and stuff like that down in there for mulching, or if you put a branch in and you're chipping and you say you run out of gas, or you just shut it off and you're still and there's a piece in there, it's gonna block it and not allow the machine to turn over. So I've already had that. So what I had to do, I had to take these bolts off here for the back panel at the bottom. I also had to take these two off here. Then this whole top assembly feeding unit comes off, exposing the blades and so forth in the back. Very carefully, just give it a spin or clear the debris out the bottom. And then that way, when you start to push it down, you're cycling the head of it as well, and this, that, and the other, so that you're good to go when you go to pull it. Besides that, it goes every time. Like I said, I just put the new carburetor on, and it fired up pretty quick after a few pulls. You saw that it did the one small branch as a intro demo thing, whatever you want to call it. And yes, I don't have the guard up here. That's my fault. What are you gonna do about it? I kind of wish that they had a towable version. I don't have the best of knee, so it does hurt when I start moving things around. If I'm moving this on the property, I have to do it in multiple turns because I don't have the strength of my leg. So for myself, it's a bit of a pain in the ass. So I leave it out here away from the house where I'm using it to clear up some brush. When I go to move it, it takes a little bit of time. I wish they had some sort of attachment that would go here on the frame so you can tilt it forward and attach to like a tow behind four-wheeler or a lawn tractor. That would be amazing for that. So that's a bit of an issue. The wheels are like with these no flat wheels, pretty sturdy. What else? I don't know. Like I said, it's a pretty good unit minus the fuel leak that I had. So it's been down for a couple of weeks while I was waiting for parts. But Champion themselves, the customer service, it was the States phone number that I ended up getting through to, and they sent me the parts. I think they sent it on Friday, and it is now Monday. So it got here pretty quick via Canada Post. Surprisingly enough, it was either Thursday or Friday. Anyways, but overall, you put a bag on here on the bottom to collect your shavings if you want to, which we do. Yeah, so if you want to use them for mulch and stuff like that for your garden, you just put up that there's like a bag that comes with the unit itself. You just stick it on here, and it you fill it up, you turn it off, you dump it in your cart, and you're good to go. I don't know what else to say about this. Just take regular gas. I put high octane in all my stuff. Yeah, besides that, if you have any questions, I'll try to give them any answers and stuff like that. It runs really well, and besides that, hope everyone's doing well in this crazy time that we're in. And yeah, besides that, be safe. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video if you can. Thank you very much. Have an excellent day.